Imagine being a king and discovering that the God who once answered you is suddenly silent.
An enemy army was waiting for him. His soldiers were terrified, and he had no answer. Saul looked at the enemy army and became terrified. How can we survive this?
So Saul sought God for an answer. But heaven remained completely silent. But there was no answer. Not through dreams, not through prophets. Nothing. And when heaven remained silent, Saul became desperate. Saul already knew that consulting spirit mediums was forbidden by God's law. In fact, Saul himself had removed such people from the land. Now Saul secretly ordered his servants to find a woman who could help him. Find her. Then Saul disguised himself so nobody would recognize the king. Under the cover of darkness, Saul left the camp with 2 servants.
They traveled toward a village called Endor.
There, Saul found a woman known for forbidden spiritual practices. Saul entered her house and made an unusual request.
Consult for me.
You know what the king has forbidden.
I swear you will not be punished.
Whom do you want me to bring up?
Samuel.
And then the night took a terrifying turn. The woman suddenly saw something Saul could not yet see.
She described an elderly man wearing a robe.
Saul immediately realized who she was seeing and bowed to the ground.
Why have you disturbed me?
I am in great distress. The enemy is coming against me. God has turned away from me. I need an answer.
Why ask me when the Lord has turned away from you? The prophet reminded Saul that his disobedience had already cost him the kingdom. The Lord has done what he spoke through me. Then came the words Saul never wanted to hear. Then came the terrible warning. By the next day, Saul and his sons would be gone.
Tomorrow you and your sons will be with me.
When Saul heard those words, he was overwhelmed with fear and could barely stand. He had eaten nothing all day, and fear had completely overwhelmed him.
The woman prepared food and urged Saul to eat before returning to the battlefield.
Saul ate the meal, gathered his strength, and quietly left with his servants. But the terrible words he had heard that night followed him all the way back.
Waiting for Israel was the enormous Philistine army, ready for battle.
Morning came, and the two armies stood ready across the battlefield.
Then the battle began, and thousands of soldiers rushed toward each other.
Israel's army began to retreat. The Philistines pushed harder and harder.
Saul watched the battle unfold, knowing the terrible warning from the night before. His sons fought beside him as the battle became more desperate.
The warning from Endor was becoming reality before Saul's eyes. The powerful king who once ruled Israel was now facing the consequences of his choices.
His royal crown would soon be left behind, and his reign would come to an end.
Saul's story became a warning about what fear and disobedience can lead to.
Saul was afraid because he could see danger ahead, but he could not see a way out.
Saul searched for an answer in the darkness. His story leaves one question. When heaven seems silent, will you still trust God?
Saul chose desperation. But what would you do if you were facing the same fear? The story of Saul teaches us one powerful lesson. Never let fear make decisions that faith should make. Saul was afraid because he could see danger ahead, but he could not see a way out.
He wanted an answer immediately. But when the answer didn't come, desperation began controlling him. That is what fear can do. It can make the wrong path look like the only path. Sometimes we pray, but the answer doesn't come when we expect it. But God's silence does not mean He has abandoned you. Sometimes the hardest part of faith is continuing to trust when you cannot see what God is doing. Saul wanted to control tomorrow, but his desperation caused him to make the wrong choice today. So when you're afraid, don't rush into a decision simply because you want immediate relief. Pray. Wait. Seek wisdom. And continue trusting God, even when the answer seems delayed. Because desperation may promise a quick answer, but only God knows where the road will lead. So remember Saul's story. When heaven seems silent, don't let fear choose your path. Keep your faith, keep praying, Keep trusting God.